Let us talk about Akeno's acid. Like, not gonna lie, that animation. Like, a lot of people complain about this new animation. I'm actually liking it. Not gonna lie. Like, I'm actually liking it. Like, yo, that's some good animation. Okay, let's get straight into the topic of this episode of High School DxD Heroes. So this basic episode was basically a setup for a rating game. Basically, if anybody who doesn't know what a rating game is, and most probably everybody should know because two incomplete rating games were played. That means the one against Riser that was in season one, and one against this. I forgot this guy's name. I forgot it again because he was quite irrelevant. But the season three rating game. Basically, those are the two rating games that have been played yet in High School DxD. And basically, by incomplete, I mean that they have never been successfully won by anybody. It's just been there because either for the first time it was because Riser basically forced Rios into giving up because Rios wouldn't have given up no matter what. So Riser basically forced her to give up. It wasn't like her own will to give up the rating game. As for the second rating game that happened, basically because Ise went because Asia was kidnapped and Ise went Juggernaut mode. Basically, that you could say that game would be more like cancellation or something like that. You could put that in that category, a cancelled rating game. So both of them would be counted as incomplete rating game. So this is basically a setup for a complete rating game between uh, Rias's family and basically Cyrog's family. So it's basically a rain game between those two. Basically it's a setup for Issa's new rival, basically, that is Cyrog. Issa has to reach that new height of Cyrog. That's basically what this whole episode was about, because we could see how Issa was learning new things, like how he was learning to use his powers of promotion. Like when he goes promoted into a rook, he can punch like Akeno. When he promotes like into the state bishop, it's more like on magical side, like more magic. He has more demonic powers. When it comes to knight, he can basically use Askenar and stuff that he has. And when it comes to queen, if I'm correct me about the knight. I forgot about what the knight used to do, but I know the other two. And queen basically is a well balanced between all of them. Like queen is a well balanced thing between magic power and what the knight does. I forgot what the knight does, but basically it's a well balanced function. And as Issei is a pawn, his promotion, he just gets keep on getting promotions, which is good because pawns get promoted, and when they get promoted, we all know what happens. We can bring back one of the chess pieces in, and that's what Issei does. Basically, Issei gets himself promoted to a rook. He can get himself promoted to a bishop. He can get himself promoted to a knight. Even he can get himself promoted to a queen. So he can get promoted in all of those positions except king. So he's basically learning right now. He's in the learning phase. And a lot of people also complained a lot because High School DxD. Obviously, I can understand because Born had a good ending. I'm not gonna lie, Born had a good ending, but because the Born ending was non-canon, and basically a lot of people wanted the Born ending to continue. I'm sorry to say, but if we consider the Born ending, there's a lot of things that the light novel would have had to be retconned within. Because within the light novels, there's a lot of things that actually take from the this important part, because it's really important development, especially for EC and Rias. The character development for them is really important going further into the story. It's really important, especially volume 9 and 10. These are really important developments for EC and Rias. And basically, if you bring in Born ending, that important development just goes like bush. It just goes away. So that's why this ending had to be retcon, because like there's a lot of stuff. First of all, EC has to master his Juggernaut mode. That is another thing that they would have had to like make it a retcon. Like they may have to retcon a lot of stuff regarding that if they continue the Born ending, because obviously Ria's getting that power and stuff. That is nowhere in, there is nothing like that. There is nothing like that that happens in the light novels. So it had to they would have to retcon a lot of stuff if they had continued with the Born ending. And obviously the writer himself doesn't want the Born ending to continue, and that's the reason. That is the main reason why the deal was pulled away from what is it, TNK Studio. The deal was pulled away from them and given to Passion Studio. Now, also, a lot of people said that Passion Studio didn't make Fairy Tail. Actually, that's not true. Actually, even though they did not make Fairy Tail in general, they made a lot of key elements, animated a lot of key elements in Fairy Tail. For example, the fight between Natsu and Gajeel, that was eliminated. That was animated by Passion. They also eliminated key moments throughout a lot of key fighting moments throughout Fairy Tail. They were mostly brought in to animate the fight scenes, and that's why Passion Studio can be counted as a production who dig actually at least contribute to Fairy Tail, because they did do a lot of fight scenes in Fairy Tail. So they did animate a lot of fights in Fairy Tail, just to put it out, because a lot of people were like, oh, Passion Studio hasn't made Fairy Tail. Like, I know that. Like, no, they have actually contributed to Fairy Tail. That is my mistake. I said they made Fairy Tail. I'm sorry. I said that. That was my mistake. But they contributed in making action sequences in Fairy Tail. A lot of action sequences. They animated a lot of them. Also, now all that aside, let's talk about the pause. Basically, the pause here is something like when you go in Kyoto. Kyoto is a very natural place for shrines. If anybody knows Japanese culture, Kyoto is a very natural place where prayer and shrines and everything are everything holy is out there. That is why Kyoto is a very dangerous place for the devils, and that is why they need free pass. So that's why the free pass was basically given to Issei and everybody, so that they can actually go in there. But even though they are devils, they can actually go around Kyoto without fearing about anything. So yeah, that's good. Also, let's talk about the opening. I like it. Like, High School DxD openings, they have always been something that I enjoyed, and it's good to see how all those characters. Like, it's been some time since I read light novel volume 9 and 10, and it's good to see all those characters come back, especially the Fox Princess and the Fox Princess. And was that Fox Princess and her daughter, or was it the Fox Queen and the daughter? I forgot. But them, like, yo, it was good to see them come in the opening and everything. Like, I really enjoyed the opening. I also, let's talk about Roswell. Oh Jesus, I butchered her name. Oh my God, but she basically, the Valkyrie. She basically wanted. She wants to open a devil school within the like the Rias area. Basically, she wants to open a devil school in the underworld, so that the Norse devils can actually learn from her. Anything else in this series in this that I missed, except for the fan service? Because obviously, I'm not gonna talk about the fan service. I'll get instant demonetized. Yo, no. I'm actually not, I don't even get monetized, so I don't even need to worry. But I'll get instantly taken. The video will instantly be taken down. Like, yo, there you go. The video has instantly been taken down. You don't need to worry about it. That's basically what'll happen. Yo. No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about that. No, no, no fan service, please. But I thought the fan service is good. Like, Akeno, yeah, yeah. That looks good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That looks good. But anyways, all that aside, I think so. They adapted the first chapter very well. I think so. This is the first chapter, or is it the prologue? like a life zero. I think so. This is life zero of volume 9, if I'm correct. Yeah, this is life zero of volume 9 because life 1 is I'm not gonna spoil life 1 because I know what it is, but this is life zero, and basically this is the first chapter. This is the chapter zero of the series, like this volume, basically volume 9. It's chapter zero of volume 9. So that's all for this episode, I think so. um we have our new rival for Ise, that is Cyrog. Anything else? Yeah, we got a Kyoto pass. We got to see Ria's kiss Ise again, like we saw her kiss in the first High School DD. We did see her in the first season of High School DD kissing Ise because Ise saved her from Riser and stuff. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. Anything else? Just think it. If there anything else, because I don't want to miss important details in here. Because as a fan of the series, I read the light novel, and I don't want to spoil the stuff because I may spoil a lot of stuff while talking, and that's why I don't want to spoil the stuff. But at the same time, I just don't wanna. I don't wanna give away that. I don't wanna like miss anything out. So I'm just thinking that am I missing something or am I not? Through what I think, I haven't missed anything important. All of the important stuff I already said. Um, yeah, I think so. Everything I've already said are done. Also, okay, yeah, a rating. So from rating, I would say it was an 8 out of 10 for me. I didn't get anything wrong with the animation. The fight scenes look clean. I felt like the fan service also looked clean. I didn't feel anything like anything out of ordinary because again, this studio is main focus is action, and volume 9 is action packed, just for you to know. It's not only action packed in fan service, but also action packed, like yo, it's literally action packed. So it's really enjoyable because of how action packed volume 9 is. So I'm really excited for the next episode because we are gonna discover a lot of new stuff about Dragon, the drag. We're gonna discover a lot of stuff about him. Just saying that there. We're gonna discover a lot of stuff about him in the next episode. Just putting out there, cause it'll be a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of interesting stuff and this is why I say that the porn ending retconning is a good thing. At the same time, it is a bad thing for anime onlys because anime onlys will be like, okay, yeah, this is just like, why do you need to retcon Born ending when it's such a good ending? But at the same time, this is why Born ending needs to be retcon because this is one of the reasons why it needs to be retcon because the Drake is gonna do. There's a lot of stuff that the Drake is gonna explain Heisei in the next episode, and those are important stuff. Like you gotta understand that the light novel writer has like thought and wrote about what is writing. So it's something good. Like you have to understand that. But anyways, that's all for this review. I think so. 8 out of 10 for me in this the first official episode. I did talk about that episode. It was episode 0, not episode first. But this is the first official episode of High School DD. So I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.